MeteoMark Weather Show. Let's take a look at some of the viewer sent-in photos here. We're starting off with Lenny Mandola here over the weekend. Take a look at some of these snow and ice pictures on the trees here. This is from about 6 inches of snow over on Saturday. You can see Roseland, New Jersey here. Thank you, Lenny, for sending these photos in. You can see some very beautiful trees here with some snow and ice covering the trees. So very nice. You can see that's going to be a fading memory, however, this weekend as we get into a warmer trend and a warmer pattern, unfortunately. And you can see the snowpack on the ground here. Lenny really snapped this nice shot here of snowfall that is currently on the ground here in Roseland, New Jersey. Unfortunately, this will be also a fading memory as we get warmer air moving in. So thank you, Lenny, for sending those in. Let's take a look at Robert Jason Stone here from Dunkirk, New York. He's got some videos here. You can see some of these videos. Very nice shots here of some lake effect snow coming off the streamers, coming off Lake Erie here in Lake Ontario. You can see a very nice heavy snow across the Dunkirk area. And he included 2 videos here, and I'm showing some snapshots here of some of these videos that he captured here. The best of the best here. You can see some very nice snowfall indeed. And unfortunately in Dunkirk, New York, the snow will be a fading memory as well this weekend. So that's quite unfortunate because look at this. It's quite a winter wonderland, to say the least. And he's got some pretty heavy-duty icicles hanging from the side of the house as well. So as you can see, take a look, stand off as far as I can. You can see some very nice footage there from Robert Jason Stone. Take some of that in. You can see it's very, very beautiful. This time of year in Dunkirk, New York, you get those lake effect streamers moving in, and as you can see, just very nice. And you can see some of those really, really heavy snowflakes falling down. You can see very nice heavy snowflakes, silver dollar and higher size snowflakes falling from the sky. Just very nice heavy snow bands across the area. Thank you, Robert Jason Stone, for taking that footage. And he has a picture. Look at that. A picture's worth 1,000 words here. Take a look at that. And we're going to move to a more southerly flow here to Lucas D. and Courtney from Linden, Texas. Take a look at some of these bird photos here. She included 2 very nice bird photos. The birds are still out and about in Linden, Texas, despite that ice storm last month. Things have moderated a little bit. You can see very nice. And Lucas included some very nice wilderness and sky shots here. Take a look at these white, puffy, very individualized clouds here. You can see the alto cumulus and the alto stratus. Well, more alto cumulus than anything. And you can see some very nice patterns here in the sky. Very nice blue sky this time of year. You can see the foliage is pretty much off the trees at this point. But as we head towards the last photo, he's getting back into the sunset photos here. Before I do that, take a look. He released a nice star balloon, a blue star for his father. That's a great way to honor him. Very nice, Lucas. Look at that nice blue sky against that blue star. That is perfect. That is picture perfect right there. Nice shot, Lucas. And it's a great way to remember somebody there. So very nice. And as you can see, a very, very, very nice sky, to say the least. Nice and blue and sunny. And in the southern states this time of year, it is quite a sight to behold. Very beautiful blue skies. So nice shot, Lucas. And as you can see, we end the last photo here with a beautiful sunset. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to stand off the screen here. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. Look at that. Nice job, Lucas. Very nice. So we get right into the forecast. You know what? Unfortunately, it's going to be a green, muddy Christmas for many in the east. Here's why. Look at this heavy precipitation here across the Ohio Valley, Mississippi River Valley. We're looking at that 2 to 4 inch QPF amounts, isolated amounts up to 5 inches with some flash flooding. Ice jams a possibility. It's this area in the red and the fuchsia colors. That's where we're starting to get into some problems here. Ohio River Valleys up through the lower Great Lakes, Mississippi River Valley. Flood watches and flash flood watches are in effect, so heed those. Not looking very good. Let's look at that scenario for this weekend. Take a look at this stalled out frontal boundary across much of the eastern portion of the United States. You can see it is not moving much. It will start to move towards Sunday, however. But you can see on the back side of it here, that's where we have winter time developing. But I think the big story will be the flooding rains on the eastern side of the system. This really bears watching up through the Ohio Valley, lower Great Lakes, maybe into the mid-Atlantic, the Susquehanna River Valley. We're possibly looking at some flooding problems with the snow melt and the heavy rain. So even from Buffalo all the way down to Memphis, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, all looking at quite a bit of rain out of this system. It's quite unfortunate because many of you were looking forward to a white Christmas, and that will be a fading memory for many. So that's what we got going on across much of the nation. Of course, I'll show you the worst flood threats here across the upper Ohio Valley and into portions of the Northeast. We'll be watching many of those rivers, the Ohio River, tributaries that head into it, the Susquehanna River Valley, New York and Pennsylvania. We'll watch for you here at MeteoMark. It's quite unfortunate we have to talk about that type of flooding. It's not going to be major, but we're going to talk about minor to moderate flooding, likely. As always, the record high temperatures here on Sunday in the east, as that frontal boundary moves to the northeast, pushes that really warm layer air up into the northeast. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers in the Susquehanna region of New York, Susquehanna region of Northeast Pennsylvania. Look at these numbers here. We're really heading up towards Saturday and Sunday. Heavy rain likely, probably 2 to 4 inches of heavy rain. Look at that. And we head up towards 65 degrees on Sunday before going back into the 30s towards Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Unfortunately, there won't really be any snow on the ground to speak of.